Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. In today's video, we are going to be closing out Paycheck 2 for the month of June and setting up Paycheck 3. We will have 5 paychecks this month because there will be 5 weeks for me in this month. I will be cash envelope stuffing my wallet and my saving challenges, and then we will be doing a cash condense of all the binders in every envelope, I think except 2. So I'm super excited to do that today. If you guys like these kind of videos, go ahead and hit the like button. Please consider subscribing if you are a returning viewer. Leave me a comment down below and let's get started. Okay, y'all, so welcome back. For this current week that we are closing out, not too much went on this week. I only had one bill that was due from this paycheck. So my budgets go from Fridays to Thursday. So every Friday starts a new budget. So within that time frame from this Friday to today, well, today's Friday, but from Thursday, I just had this one bill that was due. We had quite a bit going on in the first week of June. As you can see, we had our sale. I went to the nail shop. I had a funeral. Mom's birthday lunch was this past Sunday. So quite a bit of things was going on in the beginning of the month. I am excited to see things kind of slow down toward the end of the month. We have Father's Day coming up this Sunday. So happy Father's Day. Happy Father's Day to grandfathers, uncles, father figures. And for this upcoming week from Friday, oh y'all, today is Friday the 13th. Friday the 13th until next Thursday the 19th, I just have one bill due. That's going to be my car insurance. So because I am 1 month ahead on bills, car insurance for the month of June, just like the other bills, it's already in the bank. It's already taken care of. What I am still going to be doing is still tracking this bill for the month of June, just to make sure that I am saving enough money for it. As well as from this paycheck, I'm pulling out $109 to go into my bills binder for July's car insurance bill. I will be having another unstuffing of my 1 month ahead binder here on the channel for you guys, because we are almost done with that binder for the second time. So I'm thinking in that video, I will go more in detail, and then I might even post a Q&A on my post here, so that if you guys have any questions about the 1 month ahead binder that I can address probably toward the end of that video, we'll be able to do that in that video, because I truly want to help you all get 1 month ahead if that's where you're trying to be. And so I want to answer as many questions as I can that can help you all with that process, because this is my first time being a month ahead on bills this year, and it is a game changer for your finances. So far for the month, my workouts have been going really well, guys. My workouts and my water, I've been very consistent this week, this current week, and last week. I plan to continue that. I also plan to get my car maintenance and update the registration, not this coming up weekend, but next weekend. I plan on taking care of these things. Also need to do my self-care movie day, which I'm thinking will probably just have to be either the 29th or the 30th. I'm gonna try to squeeze that in. We have our August budget kits and mystery kits going live this coming up Friday on the 20th, as well as these blue charms will be live. Currently right now we just have pink and like white or silver in the shop, but these blue ones will also be live on the 20th. And if you haven't picked up your June kits, it is not too late. And we can't forget about our July kits. So let's move on to the budget. All right, so as you guys can see, we are about halfway through our bills, which means we're coming up on being halfway through the month. Everything is in the green so far, praise God. And then coming down here to the expenses. So for Father's Day, I did budget an additional $40. I already have a gift for my dad, so this was like extra. However, I only needed about, well, less than $20, but I'm going to use my sinking funds for a couple other things. Like I need to get him a gift bag and a card, and I'm just going to use my monthly savings sinking funds for that. So we're done. We only needed 18 instead of 40, so we saved 22. Mom had $55 for her birthday, and that is gone. And then for my godbaby's recital, I think I went over this with you all already. I ended up not getting her flowers. So instead, I took that 20 and just added it to her sinking fund. So that's going to be accounted for in the sinking funds. And that's it. I don't have anything else to update you guys on. So let's go to the paycheck. Okay, so here is paycheck 2 for our weekly expenses and cash savings. So for my cell phone bill, which was the bill that came out this past week, last month, I saved $88 for it. That's what I budgeted it at. And the total came out to $87.25. For variable expenses, which are my cash envelopes in my cash wallet, the budget was $215 and I saved $20. So that means I spent $195. Sinking funds and saving challenges got these exact amounts. So I'm going to go ahead and add this column up. So the budget for this week was $1,177 and we came in at $1,161.93. Okay, that's a lot of numbers. Let's see. 1,161.93. I did have an unbudgeted expense down here for $1,237. I just got charged twice for my insurance, so it's paid for July. So I saved 75 cents in bills. That money, that change is gonna stay in the account. I saved $20 in cash envelopes, and then down here, $737 minus $730.31, I saved $6.69. And then we have a negative 12, or in the red, $12.37. 0.75 plus 20 plus 669 minus $12.37 means we should be in the green, $15.07. So we'll subtract these two totals. Wait a minute, 1,161.93, $15.07. So 2 weeks into the month of June, we're on 2 green weeks. So I'd love to know how you guys are doing. Some green weeks, some red weeks. For paycheck number 3, we just have our, what was that? Car insurance. I try to remember to put the bill in parentheses over here, but sometimes I forget. And it's due on the 17th, and my budget for it is $109. My variable expenses this week will get $135. That's my cash envelopes. And then my sinking funds and saving challenges are not gonna get anything this week. I do have some rollover. That 20 from my wallet is gonna go into my saving challenge. So I'll just add that 20 to my saving challenge tracker, or cash savings tracker. I'm just gonna add that 20 here. So extra is going to be July car insurance bill, and so we're gonna put 109 here and nothing for unbudgeted, and I believe that's it. Okay guys, I actually did this wrong because this has me accounting for 2 car insurance bills, but 2 car insurance bills are not coming out of this paycheck, just one, because the one for June is already taken care of. So I'm going to remove this, and this is the part of like being 1 month ahead that's a little interesting, to say the least. It's like, how do you like do your budget when you're a month ahead? So, but I looked at my previous weeks to see how I did it, and I didn't account for it twice. So I am tracking the current month's bills on my monthly bill tracker. And then I'm guessing I may have to do it a little differently now. I don't know, y'all. I'm still trying to figure it out. If you have suggestions, feel free to let me know. I think this amount is supposed to stay the same, because this is actually what I'm taking out of the paycheck to put towards next month's bill. So this stays the same. On my monthly budget, that's where I can put what my actual bills, like the actual amount, but not on the paychecks. I don't know if that makes sense. I don't know. I don't know. I'm trying to figure it out. So let's just add the 109 and the 135 to give us 244. So I think I have kind of figured it out. So I do feel like I need a place to track the bills, right? To make sure that I'm saving enough money month to month for the next month's bills, and to, you know, so if there's any bills that increase or decrease, I can adjust those numbers. However, with this being June's budget, June's bills are not coming out of June's budget. June's bills came out of May's budget. So with that being said, I think what I'm going to have to do is not track my bills here, because these are all July bills that is coming out of this month's budget. And so these numbers are what they are, because that's what I'm putting in the bank. And I'm thinking what I might end up having to do is maybe creating another sticker to put somewhere. Maybe I could put it here, or where's the weekly check-in? Well, I have 5 weeks this month, so I won't have space. But I'm thinking I may have to create another sticker, maybe just a script. I won't like do all the things, but maybe just a script. And then under that script, I can put the bills that I'm tracking for the current month, but I'm not allocating it with this current month's budget, because this budget is for next month's bills are coming out of this month's budget. I hope that's not confusing. This is just me kind of brainstorming on camera. Okay, y'all, so let's go ahead and go through the cash envelopes. Well, I already know the numbers. The 13th through the 19th, spending is going to get a 10. Gas is going to get 25. Groceries will get 70. Eating out will get 20. Meds 0. Home 10. And then beauty 0. So today is the 13th, and I'm going to be adding to both of these binders. I'm just do a little quotation, and we're adding 20. And I did make a mistake, guys. I forgot I am putting $18 in my 1 month ahead binder, so that brings my total to $262. So now I can do the accurate numbers for over here, 38 that we're adding total for the saving challenges and the 1 month ahead binder. My goodness. Okay, so let that dry. I'm gonna go ahead and do 2290 plus 38 puts us at $2,328 that we've saved so far in cash. I actually have more than that when you consider my sinking funds, but I'm not considering those because those funds get used. And I did spend out of my holidays sinking fund this past week $11, so I have a balance of $33 left in there. Okay, guys, so let's go ahead and count the money. So I have one $100 bill, 150, and 20, 40, 60, and 30, 5, 10, 15, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 for $262. And that is what I got out of the bank today. Okay, guys, so like I said, everything is gone except for eating out. And there is 10, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, $20 in here. So I'm going to put this money to the side and leave it there, and let's get into the envelope. So spending is going to get a 10 for this week. Groceries will get 70, so 50 and 20. I think this will be a pretty quick stuffing, pretty low, pretty quick stuffing. And then we can get to the cash condense. And gas is getting 25. So I do feel like I need a car wash, but it has been raining so much down here. I'm just like, I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna wait for this rain to pass. And then, like I said, I probably have about 3/4 of a tank already, so don't need much there. Home is gonna get a 10. And I believe this week I need paper towels and deodorant. And eating out is gonna get a 20. And that is it for the wallet. So I do have some coins here that I'm gonna put into my coin box. as well as I have that $11 from my sinking fund for the bank transfer, and then I have some receipts back there that I'm going to scan into Fetch Rewards, which is where I scan receipts and then I get points and trade those points in for gift cards. My favorite gift cards are Amazon and Visa. So that's what I use my points for. If you guys want to get started with Fetch, I have a code down below in the description box. Next up, we have our saving challenges. Speaking of, I'm so glad I remember this. I currently have a survey going on. I started it out on SurveyMonkey, but after we surpassed, I think 25 responses, it wouldn't let me see any more responses. But I had to create a new survey on Google Forms so that I can take more responses. And so the survey is for the 2026 Savings Challenge cards. I am wanting your guys' feedback on any changes you want to see on the cards. So I'm hopefully going to remember to link that survey in the description box of this video. But if I do forget, you can go to my community post and the survey link will be on there as well if you want to vote for, you know, just what you would like to see on the 2026 Saving Challenge cards. So thank you guys so much for voting. We've had quite a few responses and I'm excited about that because it's gonna help me. So let's move on to our June challenge. So today I'm gonna put in the 15 and that should put us over $700. So let's see here. I'm also hoping to offer like binders for you guys with the cards next year. Not these, some different ones, but I'm hoping to be able to offer that for those who want it, make it an option next year for you. So in our saving challenges, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 600, 620, 640, 660, 670, 680, 690, 695, 700, 75, 707. 707. Okay, so let's put our check mark down here. And all sale orders have been complete. Just thought about that as well. So if you purchased in our anniversary sale, our 5-year anniversary sale, all the orders have been shipped. So we are back to normal business proceedings. Okay, next up we have our Rose Gold Saving Challenge binder. And so today we're putting in 4. That is the next number up. So I will go ahead and color in 4. And that's what we have. Oh, we have 5. So one of these dollars will go in my 1 month ahead binder. So we have 4 here. And I'm gonna add this to the June envelope. So in total in June, we have 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, $18 in June. And that adds up to the 14 we put in last week and the 4 for today. So we're done with our challenges. I'm going to leave the card out so that it can dry a little bit before I put it back in. And next we have our 1 month ahead binder. So I'm going to put $13 in electricity. I'm gonna flip it all the way to the back because that is where that envelope is. So we'll do 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. I feel like I'm short on something. Did I pull one too many? 1, 2, 13. Let me see. Okay, yeah. I pulled an extra 1. So we have 13 here. And I'm going to color in the little lightning bolt. And now, guys, electricity is completely stuffed. So another bill taken care of. And this is for my fully funded emergency fund. That's what I'm using this binder for. So in electricity, we have 100, 150, 160, 170, 180, 190, 195, 96, 97, 98, 99, 200, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 208. So it is more than 200, but sometimes my electricity bill can go over 200. So I decided to just keep it as it is. Before I finish, let me write fully funded up here. That's what I'm doing with all of the envelopes. So electricity is fully funded. And I feel like that is a lot for just one person, but because I run the business from home, I think that causes a lot of electricity as well. So I don't know, y'all. Next is Wi-Fi, and we're going to add 5 and then this 6 from rollover. And we're not quite done with this one yet. We almost are. So we have 50, 70, 75, 80, 85, 90, 91, 92, 93, 94, 95, 96. So my Wi-Fi bill currently is $96. So technically I am done, but I decided to go to 100 for this envelope. So we're gonna do one more stuffing and then we'll be done. And that'll just give us a little extra in. Oh, that was ugly. I don't know why I colored it. Look, y'all. I don't know why I colored that in like that. Everything else was so nice. And that just got colored in so raggedy. All right. That's going to be it for this binder. Almost fully funded with that one. And then after I'm done with that Wi-Fi bill, then I will only have my rent bill left. And then we'll just try to attack that before the end of this month. And hopefully be done by like the first week of next month. And then I can unstuff this binder. And lastly is our bills binder. So we're currently saving for July bills. Today we are going to stuff the car insurance. So that would be this envelope. And so we're gonna put 100, 105, 6, 7, 8, and 9. So 109. Okay guys, so $8.25 is what we are using today. That is what I took out of the bank. And for my condensing, I'm going to be using my cash breakdown worksheet. This is a printable online in the shop if you are interested in it. So the first thing we're going to do is get into our high priority sinking funds binder. And so birthdays will get a 50. I'm just going to put the money that I take out over here on the side. Mixing money confuses me. My brain doesn't like it, so I keep the money separate. Whatever I take out of the envelopes, I separate it and just put it to the side and just deal with the cash I took out of the bank on this side. It's just easier for me. So in birthdays, we are going to be doing 20, 30, 40, 50 and grabbing a 50. So we have $350 in birthdays. And my birthday is in August. I'm hoping to have at least about $400 saved for that time. So that's be $50 more. So hopefully that will happen. Wardrobe is going to get a 20. So 5, 10, 15, 20 for $41. 41. And I'm just going to verify the amount on the tracker so everything is accurate. Monthly savings will also get a 20. 5, 10, 15, 20 for 22. And so this is the envelope I'm going to be using to get a couple more things for Father's Day for my dad. So car maintenance will get $110. So we're gonna go 50, 70, 90, 95, 100. Okay, let's take this 20. It's nasty. Okay, so 50, 70, 90, 95, 100. I think 10. Yeah, and then 10. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 600, 620, 630, 631, and that is correct. So I will be using this fund at the end of this month, I believe. Yes, when I go get my car maintenance. Miscellaneous is gonna get a 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I'm actually going to grab a 5 from the left side because these 5s are nasty. So sorry guys. So $6 in miscellaneous. And then my goddaughter is not going to get anything. So she has 200, 20, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34. I'm going to get rid of these ones. Okay, so we have some nicer ones here. And so she has $234. And then date night will get a 10. So 5 and 10 for $37. So we are done with sinking funds, the high priority sinking funds. We will go ahead and grab the low priority binder. So for the low priority binder, car registration will get a 10. So we have 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. So we have 50, 70, 80, 82, 82, $82. I really needed 100, but it's okay. Giving will also get a 10. So 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's crazy, like to only be $1 short of another 5. These bills are just so rough, y'all. Like I usually don't like care about the bills like that too much. I'm like, okay, whatever. But man, these bills are rough. So I'm sorry. I mean, they are really rough. And then we have 14 in giveaways. Okay, Christmas is going to get 120. So we have 50, 70, 90, 100, and 20. For 220. I have new neighbors moving in, guys. So if you hear like people talking or laughing, that would be them. Emergency fund is not going to get anything because whenever I do a cash condense, I take out whatever's in my emergency fund envelope to put in the emergency fund online. And so I have 2 emergency funds that I'm working, well, not working on, but I have 2 emergency funds. I have my starter emergency fund, which has about $1,200 in it. Your starter emergency fund should have at least $1,000. So I'm at $1,200 in my starter emergency fund. And that is what this envelope is for. I just keep adding 5 to it to keep it growing. You guys suggested that and I appreciated that. And that's what we have been doing. And then I also have my fully funded emergency fund, which is those 3 to 6 months worth of expenses in the event of income loss. And so that's what I'm currently working on in my 1 month ahead binder. I completed 1 month so far, and I use that 1 month to get a month ahead on bills. But I still consider that a month because I still have a month's worth of bills in the bank, until the money starts coming out. So I'm currently on month 2 in that binder. And so once I complete that binder, that money will go into my high yield savings account to start building my fully funded emergency fund. And I'll just keep using that binder. I also have an online savings account. So that also has quite a bit of money in there, but that's separate from my emergency fund right now. I do feel like I will eventually merge the two together, but right now I have them separate. So holidays, I took out the $11. So let's go ahead and write that in. I forgot to do it on the tracker, so I just want to make sure that I add that so this amount is accurate. And so holidays will get a 10. So 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. We're gonna go backwards. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Because as you can see, these back bills are terrible. Oh, Lord. Okay, so in holidays, we have $33. And so, yeah, guys, that is what I'm doing. Or should I say my online savings account has a nice amount of money in there. I say that. So car tires will get 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And so we have 256. Yeah, I do plan on merging those two savings together, like my general savings and my fully funded emergency fund. I don't know. I was thinking that like your fully funded emergency fund was specifically for like income loss, and then like your general savings was for anything else that comes up in your life that's more than an emergency fund amount, like something breaks down in your house or your car and it's more than $1,000, then you go to your savings. And then if you have income loss, or you need to close, like if you're a business owner, you need to close the shop for a little while, or if you go on some type of leave at your job and you don't get your full pay, then you dip into your fully funded emergency fund. I don't know. Okay, so next up we have our card challenge, and this envelope is going to get $80. And my envelope is like busting. I try to keep it condensed, but it's just, I think this is my second year using this envelope. That's probably why. Okay, so let's see. So we're at 20, 40, 50. And then we need 10, 20. And then we need 10. Okay, so as we know, we should have what, 707 from when we first counted, I believe. So let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 600, 650, 670, 680, 685. Oh, I'm missing something, y'all. Okay, y'all, I believe I fixed it. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 600, 650, 670, 690, 700, 755, 6, and 7. And then I should have 2 20s left. Okay. See, this is why I cannot do this without a worksheet. I literally need it. So we're done with the card challenge. Okay, so getting into the rose gold binder, we are going to pull out from the month of May. Excuse me, the month of March 1st. Okay, so March we'll get a 20. And then we'll go to the month of May, and that's going to be 50, 70, 80, 90, 95, 100. So we have 103 in May. And let's see here. I didn't put this envelope down because it's still currently the month of June, but let's see. So we should have 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. I will just grab a quick little 5 and just condense that. While we're at it. Okay, so we're done with this binder. And then lastly is gonna be the 1 month ahead binder. All right, y'all, so rent is gonna get $105. So let's see here. So 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 20, 40, 60, 81. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So in rent, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 700, 720, 725, 726, 727. So my rent envelope and my saving challenge card envelope kind of are at the same place with how much money are in those two envelopes. So I thought that was kind of interesting. Okay, let's go to cell phone. This is going to get a 10. And so in cell phone, we have 50, 70, 80, 85, 86, 87, 88. Car insurance will also get a 10. For 111. I did get my new premium and it did go down by like 50 cents, I think. So that's nice. Okay, next up is Wi-Fi and it is going to get 25. Okay, 5, 10, 15, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. So 20 and 5. So we should have 96, 50, 70, 90, 95, 96. And electricity will get 105. So 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 95, 96, 97, 98, 99, 100. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So we are at 208. So we are done, y'all. And so with that being said, I took out $525 out of the bank, and I am adding that $15 from emergency fund. I mean, $825, excuse me, $825 plus 15. So that means we should have $840 going back to the bank. And I'm gonna probably sort it off camera and then come back and we'll count it together. Okay, y'all, so we need $840 going back to the bank. So let's see if we have it. 50, 152, 200. Let's put that there. 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 40, 60, 82, 20, 40, 60. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 91. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70. I don't know why I feel like this is not even remotely close, but 5, 10, 15, 25, 35, 45, 55, 65, 75, 85, 95, 100. Okay, maybe we are close. 5, 10, 15, 25, 35, 45, 55, 60. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Ooh. We made it, y'all. 840 going back to the bank. So that is going to conclude this video. I hope that you guys enjoyed it, and that if you need to get those binders and envelopes to slim down so you don't bust them open, go ahead and do so, honey, because we don't have time for that. I love you guys. I will see you back in my next video. Bye.